It's a deal to reach tentative agreement to end the writers' strike. Well, in yesterday's video, we went over how it would still need to be ratified by rank and file members before it could go into effect. So is the writers' strike complete? Is it finally off the table just yet? And also, is AMC trading at 200K a share, or is it about to be? What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are going to be covering stuff with AMC, a lot of stuff with AMC, Citadel, GameStop, and then touching on the S&P 500 towards the end of the video. All I ask in return, it's free. It's one click of a button. Please hit the like button. Also, if you want to join us on this journey to financial freedom, hit that subscribe button, have post notifications on. Let's get into it. After 5 days of continued negotiations saying that a tentative agreement with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, AMPTP, had been reached, so far union members are not to return to work until specifically authorized by the guild, and they are still on strike until then. They remain on strike in their TV/theatrical contract and continue to urge the studio and streamer CEOs and the AMPTP to return to the table and make the fair deal that our members deserve and demand. So the writer's strike is partially off the table and partially still ongoing, but as of right now, this should be pretty good for theaters. And Adam Aaron put out a tweet himself that said, an announced deal ends the 5-month-long writer's strike pending an affirmative union member vote. Directors and writers' contracts now behind us. Only the Screen Actors Guild left to go. The world's movie theaters can celebrate. Extremely good news that progress is being made. So this is extremely good news. It should be a catalyst for AMC, IMAX, and Cinemark. So far, you haven't seen it correlate over to the charts, but I do think you will get that sympathy move pretty soon, especially when the news comes out that the writer's strike is completely off the table. Now, pre-market orders to sell 100 shares of AMC at $199,999 were placed by Silicon Valley Bank, Vertical Trading Group, and D.A. Davison. Note the 0.0001 bid by SVB2. These orders were pulled a minute ago. 200K a share. I wonder what the purpose of such order is. Plus, a ton of different brokers that we use wouldn't even allow us to put a limit order above 3,500. So how are these major banks doing this, and why? What do you guys think about this in the comments down below? Is this just to make fun of retail, or is AMC going to do its thing and these banks know it? Or are they just putting the orders there just in case it does its thing? Now this is very, very odd. AMC Entertainment Holdings, stock symbol A2MC34. You can see the stock market right here, the currency in Brazilian BRL. Recently, major spike, trading at $22.26 as we speak. What is this? I literally have no explanation for this at all whatsoever. Although it seems like this is just one of those different exchanges where they're shifting AMC's true value on a one-to-one basis like they did with FTX. And according to Hedge Reaper, there are still coins being traded on PancakeSwap as well. This is another way they potentially are keeping AMC's price down. Now here's something interesting. Just a reminder of January 2021 when Blockbuster's price spiked along with AMC and GameStop. Citadel had traded the most Blockbuster shares. Curious if these were sold and not yet purchased. You can see down here, Citadel Securities placing the trade, Blockbuster's random spike in the chart, but we're not done yet. Sears also had its stock price jump in 2021, sold not yet purchased until they were forced to, question mark. You can see down here Citadel's making another trade on Sears with a major spike in the same exact time frame. And finally, the Citadel Multi-Strategy Fund had a direct investment in Evergrande via a company called FFIE, Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Inc. Citadel owned 2.6 million shares at an initial valuation of $1,500 per share, so almost $4 billion. And today the shares are worth $4 each. So this would represent a 99.7% loss, leaving them with a mere $10 million. It's interesting to note that this company IPO'd in January 2021 and reached its peak price on January 29th, 2021. The original HKD, a clear pump for Citadel and those institutions. Now, just when you thought we were done with Citadel, China Wall Street meeting focused on transparency and stability. The attendees include Ken Griffin from Citadel, Abby Johnson from Fidelity Investment, BlackRock Inc.'s Larry Fink, Blackstone Inc. Chairman Stefan Schwarzman, and John Waldron, Goldman's president, among others as well. And the media representatives at all of the firms declined to comment. What do you guys think about this in the comments down below? super sketchy to say the least. Adam Aaron said, "No one has greater respect and appreciation for Taylor Swift than all of us at AMC Entertainment. Her concert film, The Eras Tour, opens October 13th and is shattering our all-time records." This is a major thing to note that is good for AMC's fundamentals. Not only breaking records, but shattering them. Moving on, AMC trading at $8.24, up 8% on the day, getting a decent sympathy pop, probably from the writer's strike. We have a couple levels to watch based on the fib. First, I want to let you know 1530 is my level. The 236 fib, I would watch for a break over $18.40. Following that, $25.60 at the 382, 0.5 right around $31.24, and then $44.90. Those are the levels we're watching for AMC. Of course, it does have a couple gap fills right around $19.40 and $40 as well. GameStop sympathy pop as well from AMC, up 2%, but it is still testing this trend line. So far, exactly what we expected it to do. I expect GameStop to get a slow rejection over the next week and come back down to about $15.50. Now, before we move on to some additional stuff and then the S&P 500, if you guys want to join the Discord, it's $1.99. The price is going up soon, probably more towards the end of this year, so get in now before it's too late. I post my trades as soon as I take them. We talk stocks all day long. We post gains, post losses, and have options trading alerts in there and more. And also, I just want to say the only reason it's going up probably 50 cents to $1 is because I'm adding a super dope feature that I can't quite tell you about, but it will be coming out over the next couple of months. Also, if you want up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to a couple grand per stock, a Tesla or Google stock guaranteed, and a guaranteed $50 sent to your account to trade with, use my link in the top of the description or pinned in the top of comments. And once you sign up for Moomoo and make a deposit of any amount, you are going to start earning benefits from there the more and more you start depositing. So again, for the ones who signed up through my link, you do need a deposit. It can literally be a penny. They just have to see it and you'll see the benefits reflect. Let's get back to the video. Evergrande just missed interest payments on bonds issued in 2020, and the CEO and CFO of China's second largest property developer, Evergrande, who recently filed for bankruptcy, had just been detained by the Chinese government. Finally, there is only a 18% chance the Fed will raise interest rates next FOMC meeting. The Federal Reserve last week said they would likely raise rates by 0.25 BPS before the end of the year, but the market doesn't believe that. Do you guys believe it? SPY is currently trading at 431.31, coming up to retest what was once support, now acting as resistance at 431.50. If the SPY breaks back above, I assume it's a fake out breakout, and I would watch for a rejection right around 433.23 before scaling back down. But overall, it does not look too hot. I do think this gap fill has a likelihood of getting filled right around 422.80, so just keep that in mind. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to subscribe on the way out. Hit the like button. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.